Alana opened up about the challenges she and her boyfriend Dralin Cardwell were facing finding a home together after moving to Denver, Colorado, last year. She asked her fans and followers to help find us a house in a TikTok that Mama June, real name June Elizabeth Stroud, reposted on Instagram late Sunday night. Explaining that they have to move out of their current house by September 1, 2024, Alana said she and Dralin have been looking up and down, any and everywhere for a new rental without success. The main problem is that Dralin has student loans on his credit, and the balance is greater than $1,000, so they will not accept our application, the toddlers and Tyara's alum continued. Meanwhile, Alana said her own credit score wasn't high enough to rent a property, adding, "Alana has no credit. Alana has zero credit. Alana's trying to build her credit but literally zero. Zilch. And quite frankly, I'm starting to freak out that we do not have a house to move into September 1st, and it's August 20th, okay," she said. "So I need help, my Denver peeps. I need help to find us a house." The Here Comes Honey Boo Boo star admitted, "I'm not really on the side of apartments," while listing out the couple's requirements for a new house because our dog really needs a yard. "But, at this point, anything counts," she continued. "Please. I'm begging. Help." Alana's fans asked Mama June to help her daughter out, with one person writing, "Maybe have your mom or boyfriend's mom co-sign for a place." Another Instagram user suggested, "Mama June, buy a condo/place in Colorado and let Lana and her man pay the mortgage." Addressing Alana's detractors, a third fan commented, "Are y'all forgetting she only has been out of high school 1 year? How about her mom do something to help her daughter, now that she's in college? I pray that they find somewhere fast." Details of Alana's rental difficulties come after she accused June of stealing her money during a heated confrontation on the WeTV series Mama June, Family Crisis earlier this year. "You don't really give a fuck that you took our money. That's the real problem," Alana said through tears, after learning there was no money for her to go to college. During the January episode, it was revealed that June had spent most of her daughter's reality TV earnings, including the money she made from TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo and Dancing with the Stars. "I used it on my drug addiction. Woo." June sarcastically retorted to Alana's accusations of mismanaging her money. Alana has been under the care of her sister, Lauryn Efird, since June gave up custody of the teen 2 years ago. The mom of 4 has battled substance abuse issues for many years and was arrested in 2019 on felony drug possession charges with her ex, Gino Doke. The family organized an intervention for them and June eventually got clean. She previously confessed to spending like $1.5 million on her drug addiction, in an interview with Us Weekly in March 2021. "You gotta think about it, like, literally since 2000 into 2017, and into January 2020, she referred to her cocaine addiction. Our habits start off as a 1 gram a day, which was $100, and then it went from there to, like, a couple $100 next week, a couple $100, June continued. Then it became $2,400 or $3,000 just depending on where we were at. If we were in LA, our habit will be 4 grand a day, she told the outlet. Her husband Justin Stroud recently opened up about her relationship with sobriety during an episode of the family's WeTV reality series in June. Speaking to Lauryn's now ex-husband Joshua Efird, Justin said June was putting her sobriety at risk by lying. He also admitted June was slacking and should have admitted to spending Alana's money before she discovered her account was severely depleted. Lauryn filed for divorce from Joshua in August after 6 years together, as she claimed their marriage was irretrievably broken in court documents obtained by the U.S. Sun. The former couple will share custody of their 4 children, Ella, Bentley, and twins Silas and Stella. Tragedy struck the family last December when June's oldest daughter Anna Chickadee Cardwell died 7 months after being diagnosed with a rare aggressive cancer. She was 29. Anna was estranged from June for many years, with the mother-daughter duo reconciling after the diagnosis. Anna is survived by her daughters, Caitlin and Kylie, who she shared with her ex-husband Michael. Mama June is currently embroiled in a bitter legal battle with Michael over custody of Anna's eldest daughter, Caitlin. Anna is also survived by her three sisters, Alana, Lauryn, and Jessica Chubbs Shannon. Alana began dating Dralin 3 years ago, and the couple went public with their romance on Instagram in September 2021. At the time, fans raised concerns over their age gap, after learning Alana was 16 and Dralin was 20 when they met. The age of consent in the state of Georgia is 16. Alana has previously defended her relationship, addressing criticism for our age gap and because he's black and I'm white, she told Entertainment Tonight. I don't care because, at the end of the day, my sister approves, his mom approves and we're happy, so what fans got to say or what haters got to say, I don't really care, Alana said. According to Dralin's Facebook profile, he went to high school in McIntyre, Georgia, before enrolling at Lincoln Tech, an automotive-focused vocational training institute in Nashville, Tennessee. However, as Anna Chickadee Cardwell's first anniversary of her death approaches, Mama June Shannon is looking to move out of the house where her eldest daughter passed away. Cardwell died after a long battle with stage 4 adrenal carcinoma on December 9, 2023, and Mama June is ready for a fresh start. Things have gotten so bad that she has taken to social media to ask fans to help her find a new house. In a recent Facebook post, the reality mom shared how difficult 2024 has been for her family. She confessed that living in the same house they said goodbye to Cardwell in has felt like a groundhog moment every day, where they keep reliving Chickadee's death. The reality TV star shared that she had made a vow to her family that they would not be living in their Georgia home by the first anniversary of her death. She confessed that she wanted to leave the house the day Cardwell passed away, but forced herself to stay and deal with her emotions as she grieved her daughter's loss. Mama June added that while a lot of people are able to live in the house their loved ones pass away in, it was becoming impossible for her family. Shannon confessed that the rest of her daughters don't come by the house because it's just too hard for them to be reminded of Chickadee's pain. She took the opportunity to ask people to help her find a 4 or 3 bedroom house before December 8, 2024, a day prior to Chickadee's passing. The November 12, 2024, episode of Vice's show Dark Side of Reality TV focuses on Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's rise to fame after starting on Toddlers and Tiaras Season 5. As reported by US Weekly, Jack Tarantino, a former TLC executive, shared that Thompson's fame was mainly because the audience loved the dynamic between her, June Shannon, and Lauryn Pumpkin Efird. In his exact words, they were real and they were authentic. There was no artifice at all. In a teaser clip for the episode, a woman was heard praising Thompson for how interesting she was to watch as a kid. Kayla Sims, whose daughter Ever Rose Sims was also part of Toddlers and Tiaras, recalled how real Honey Boo Boo was, even as a child. Sims talked about getting to know Thompson and praised her and Shannon for staying true to themselves. The episode shed light on how Mama June Shannon and her family skyrocketed to fame after Toddlers and Tiaras. They landed their spin-off on TLC titled Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which ran on the network from 2012 to 2014. After it was cancelled, the family starred in WeTV's Mama June, From Not to Hot, which premiered in 2017 and followed Mama June's weight loss journey. However, the 18-year-old TV personality, whose real name is Alana Thompson, has been living in Denver, Colorado with her boyfriend, Dralin Cardwell, while attending Regis University, as per the U.S. Sun. Mama June aka June Shannon, Honey Boo Boo's mother, later shared the TikTok video on Instagram so that the couple are able to get a place as soon as possible. In the video, the Here Comes Honey Boo Boo said, "The main problem is that Dralin has student loans on his credit, and the balance is greater than $1,000, so they will not accept our application." Referring to herself, she explained, "Alana has no credit. Alana has zero credit. Alana's trying to build her credit but literally zero. Zilch." The 18-year-old added, "And quite frankly, I'm starting to freak out that we do not have a house to move into September 1st, and it's August 20th, okay? So I need help, my Denver peeps. I need help to find us a house. I'm not really on the side of apartments, but at this point, anything counts," stated Honey Boo Boo, before adding, "Please. I'm begging. Help." Mama June reposted her daughter's video on her Instagram. She wrote in the caption, "If any in the Denver can help message her, it would be greatly appreciated. They are looking for a place as soon as possible." Fans have since asked the 45-year-old to help her daughter out, with one writing, "Are y'all forgetting she only has been out of high school 1 year? How about her mom do something to help her daughter? She's in college. I pray that they find somewhere fast." However, Mama June, family crisis star Alana Thompson is having a very intense housing crisis. Alana recently took to social media to ask fans for help after revealing that she and her boyfriend Dralin Cardwell are being booted from the house they've been renting in Colorado. The web reality star claims that they have less than a week to secure a place to live. While some fans were sympathetic to the 18-year-old's problem, others suggested that Alana ditch Dralin and do college solo, given that Dralin's debt, and possibly his criminal record, appear to be holding Alana back. As fans know, Alana moved to Denver, Colorado, last summer to attend Regis University, where she is currently studying to become a neonatal nurse. Dralin, whom Alana began dating publicly in 2021, moved to Denver with Alana last year. In a TikTok posted by Alana and later reposted to Instagram by Alana's mom, Mama June Shannon, Alana shared with fans that she is desperately in need of a place to live in the Denver area, as she and Dralin have allegedly run into an issue finding a place that will approve their rental application. While Alana pointed to her own lack of credit and Dralin's student loan debt as the reasons no one will rent to them, fans spoke out, suggesting that it's actually Dralin's criminal record that's making landlords hesitant to rent to them. Alana pleaded on social media for her fans to help her and Dralin find a place to live by September 1st. "We have been looking, we have been looking up and down any and everywhere, but we are running into problems," she said. "The main problem is Dralin has student loans on his credit and the balance is greater than $20,000, so they will not accept our freaking application." Alana said that, while she and Dralin meet all of the other requirements to rent a place, including making multiple times the rent, they are unable to get approved using solely her credit because she has no credit. "Lana has zero credit," Alana said, while oddly referring to herself in the third person. "Lana's trying to build her credit, but she has, literally zero, zilch, at the moment. So, we were just gonna do it in Dralin's name, but, like I said, he has student loans and that is obviously running into play." Due to the deadline she and Dralin are facing, Alana said she is starting to freak out about her and Dralin not having a place to live, before going on to ask her Denver peeps for suggestions on how or where she can secure a home within the next week. "I need help to find us a house," she said. "I have went through multiple realtors, nothing has worked out. Literally, I have searched high and low all over Denver and nothing has worked out. Literally, I'm willing to drive 2 hours to school at this point. I just need a house, okay? I need a house and I don't need it to break my pockets because I still have to pay for school. I don't really care what it is," she added. "I am not on the side of apartments because my dog really needs a yard, but at this point, anything counts." After sharing Alana's video to her Instagram feed, June's comment section was flooded with fans encouraging Alana to utilize student housing instead of living with her boyfriend. "Why is she dragging him around with her at this young age, is my question," one person asked. "She could be living in the dorms. Can you live on campus? The boyfriend can go back home to Georgia," another suggested. Others speculated that it isn't Dralin's alleged student loan debt keeping the two from securing a place to live, but rather Dralin's arrest record. As the Ashley previously reported, Dralin pleaded not guilty in October 2023 to charges stemming from a February 2023 police chase. Doubtful it's the student loans. More likely the arrest record, one person wrote, with another adding, "It may be his background check. If he has a felony on his record, they may not rent to him." "You need to send that man home," another person insisted. "I think it's more than credit, I think it's the criminal history of her boyfriend also. There is no reason why they wouldn't renew their lease in that apartment if they were good tenants. And if she didn't have her boyfriend tagging along to college, she could get student housing. Y'all want to play grown so bad. Who takes a man to college with them? Okay. Last year, she knew she had no credit and ran into issues," the person wrote. "Why did you not establish some sort of credit? having the money simply doesn't matter. Hopefully they can find someone willing to rent, but in the meantime, establish some credit. However, the 1-year anniversary of Anna Cardwell's death is quickly approaching, and her mother June Shannon is determined to relocate her family to another home before the sad anniversary arrives on December 9th. The Mama June, family crisis star recently took to Facebook to ask her fans for help in finding her a new home to live in. In a series of very confusing posts to her personal page, Mama June revealed that she made a vow to her family that they would not be living in the Georgia home where Anna died by the 1-year anniversary of her death. Mama June also talked about how hard it's been for her daughters, Alana, Pumpkin, and Jessica, as well as Anna's daughter Caitlin, to live in a house where the tragic loss of Anna occurred. The Ashley is going to add some punctuation to Mama June's scrawlings to make the Mama June speak a little easier to read. It's honestly been one of the roughest years of my entire life, and we are coming up on the 1-year anniversary of us losing Anna Marie Cardwell, and for us as a family being in the house that she passed in has been like a groundhog moment, Mama June wrote. Every day the girls don't even like to pull up at my house 'cause it's just hard. I know a lot of people are able to live in the house they love. One passed and I thought I could too till we have had to do it this last year. That is why I'm moving. As the Ashley previously reported, June was awarded custody of Caitlin in September, following a legal battle with Michael Cardwell, who is the father of Anna's other daughter Kylie. In another Facebook post, June compared waking up in the house where Anna died to living in the movie Groundhog Day, where the same day is replayed over and over. It's been a rough year, not just me but for Caitlin, Justin, and the girls, and for us all to move forward and grieve, like, we need to, this has to be done, June wrote. I talk about Anna all the time to everyone and I will never forget her, never. But it's like Groundhog Day every day for all of us. June wrote that she had wanted to leave the home on the day Anna passed away, but she made herself stay so that she could deal with the emotions and the loss. I wanted to leave the same day she passed and leave it all behind 'cause I'm a runner, but I have grown a lot in the last few years and made myself sit in a place and feelings I felt uncomfortable in to deal with the emotions, she wrote. It has been the hardest thing to do this year and will continue to be a grieving process. For me, it will be forever. Anna was my firstborn, my child. No matter what we had been through, it was my child, period. And the decision to move was a hard one 'cause I feel I'm leaving everything. But no, I'm not. She is coming with us as she is with us all. I think it will be good for the whole family. June, who stated that she is considering both renting or buying a new home, admitted that moving to a new home won't change the grief she feels about the loss of her daughter. Trust me, it doesn't matter where we move, June told one person in the comment section of her post. I have had a hard time with losing Anna and do every day no matter where I live at, honestly. It feels like I'm stuck in repeat, June told another person. As much as I enjoyed the time we had there with Anna, it's still hard there. No one understands that, until you have to go through it. For me to be able to grieve the way I need to, I have to move. So the 1-year anniversary is on the December 9th and I told everyone I would not be there for it. It may sound bad to a lot, but it's been a rough year on us and it's even hard for the kids to come over there also. As Mama June fans know, June used to own a big home where her family lived. However, after June became addicted to drugs, she sold the 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home in 2019 for well under its market value. June purchased the home for $156,000 in 2014 and ended up taking a cash offer of $100,000 to unload it. However, less than a week after Lauryn Pumpkin Shannon was lashing out at fans on social media and making fun of them for being broke, the Mama June, family crisis star is admitting that she's having a bit of a money crisis of her own. On Thursday, Pumpkin hit TikTok Live to chat with her fans, and reveal she and her family are having some financial struggles, despite being on a hit WeTV reality show. Pumpkin then mentioned that she is very behind on her car payments, so much so that her car was almost repossessed earlier this week. While Pumpkin didn't straight out ask her followers for money, she did put her Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App usernames on display, which garnered her about $1,000 by the end of the live. Pumpkin told fans that she intended to use the money they sent her toward her overdue car payment. In addition, Pumpkin asked fans to send her things that she needs for her kids but can't afford, such as formula and diapers. Pumpkin and her husband Josh Efird welcomed twins last year. They are also the parents of 4-year-old Ella and 1-year-old Bentley. Pumpkin also has legal custody of her 17-year-old sister, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson. While Pumpkin seemed pleased that her fans stepped up to help her out financially, Josh was not thrilled that his wife was telling fans about their money issues, or that she was accepting cash from strangers. Pumpkin mentioned that Josh works doing various things but didn't specify if he was employed full-time.